All right, SOFI alt count. Some people are going to say I flip-flop, but when you see new things, you got to update your count. So yesterday, well, it's not updated. This is just another count that is possible. So we had 5 waves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as one possibility. Second possibility that I'm going to add to it is that we are in a WXY move that actually could mean that we already bottomed. This is going to kind of ignore the weekly standard deviation that I talked about in the last video. The reason I'm bringing this up, you can look at the timing of all this. 5 waves down, 3 or 4 days, 3 or 4 days up, and then you get 3 or 4 days down. That would be ABC for a W wave. Then you get A, B, C. That would be X. And then this would actually work out as an ABC move as well, because this took about the same time length. 6 or 7 days, 6 or 7 days, and then we get this straight down move. Doesn't really matter for the C wave. So this would actually be A, B, C. All of them would be ABC moves. This comes to about the 1.61 fib, which is about what you want to see from a WXY move. So whether you look at this as, and I talked about this a couple days ago when I did a video, I was like, this came basically up into the first wave. It doesn't really seem like a 5-wave move to me. But then I added it on here as a 5-wave move because it does make 5 waves. But then if you go deeper and you look at the timing of all of it, it almost seems like a WXY move. And then if you look at the indexes, they look like they potentially bottomed and they might be going up. So I have to add this count in there. I also like the fact that we got a huge move off the lows here. So if this count is correct, this could be the bottom now. And so it doesn't really matter short term. If you've been watching my videos, I say it's going to go back to 16 bucks anyway for a retrace for a B wave. So now we have 2 counts. We have 3, 4 here. We go straight up to new all-time highs, or we have A, B, and we come down lower. So yeah, the timing of this makes more sense than 5 waves, in my opinion. And then when I look at the overall market, combine it with that, it looks like this is actually more accurate. Not including standard deviations or any of that stuff. This looks more accurate than the 5 waves and the ABC move now. Because on Tesla, I'm seeing something similar. I'll show you. This right here is kind of tricky. But I think that if this is the same move, it's a 333. ABC, 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 A, B, C. A very short C wave right there. And this potentially bottomed at 262. If that's the case, on both of these though, I'm seeing a little bit more downside short term, maybe in the low 260s, but not breaking the low. Same on SOFI. Maybe something like that. And then we're off to the races. So I just wanted to bring up that alt count. Let's zoom out here. We basically came to the middle. So I said the middle is usually like a good spot to gauge that we finished the 4th wave. We basically came to the middle. We retraced how far? We retraced to the 0.38 fib. So yeah, that very likely could be the bottom. It's either that or we're going to have a diagonal. So if this is the bottom, we go up to new highs, or this and we make a diagonal, we come back into the first wave, because we didn't quite come back into the first wave on that move. So that's what I see. It's either a WXY move where we've already bottomed for a 4th wave, or we're starting a B wave and we have a C wave down. We're going to make a diagonal. So it would look like this. or it's going to look like that's what you're looking for. Right now, I'm leaning towards the WXY just because of what I think the overall market is going to do. So that's my thoughts on SOFI. Leave me a comment. Tell me how I flip-flopped. No, I'm just kidding. I think that's funny when you guys say I flip-flop on all these moves because there's no way of just being static the whole time and not changing. So, yeah, I think this is a very good shot of this working out. And I think the overall market has a good chance of already bottomed. So we will see how it works out. I think there's probably one more move lower. We're probably going to see this. And then rip. So I would get ready to buy the dip again. Either way, we're retracing for a B wave if I'm wrong about going straight up. What would the target be if we already bottomed? The target is going to be $34. So $34 on SOFI gives you about a $20 upside from here, and I would expect it to end maybe 7 months from now. Maybe, yeah, maybe September. That's kind of where I'm projecting the overall market, but we'll see how it goes. It could end up shorter than that. That's just a projection. I don't know. But I think there's a very good chance that we bottomed, or we're going to get that diagonal down here into the summer. That's it for this video. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe for more updates. Buy me a coffee if you want to donate to the channel to help me continue to make content. And you can also become a member too in the description if you want to. You just get access to like more in-depth videos. I do a Discord with the Gex and go over like flow as well a lot of the time. So that's it for this video. I'll talk to you soon.